Hey, this is Joel. We're doing a review on Better Wheels. Their wheels are $21.95 for a set on their website. These wheels, now I have done reviews on Better Wheels in the past, but that was their old formula. They have changed their formula a bit since then, and there is a difference which I will get to. These wheels, their classic whites feel kind of soft to the touch. And they roll kind of like a soft cruiser wheel, but they still slide. And do they slide? They slide good, but they're not uncontrollable sliding. Something that has always been about Better Wheels that I love is that I feel like I'm in complete control over if I'm going to slide or if I'm going to grip, which is great. I love that feeling. Now when it comes to flat spots, these wheels are not easy to flat spot. The only way you can really flat spot them is if you get wheel bites with speed, impact, and force. A wheel bite to where you get a wheel bite and next thing you know, you're still sliding with that wheel bite. That's really one of the only two ways to flat spot them. The other way is going really fast, just completely hauling and doing a super long power slide that you're actually going completely sideways with your power slide, which causes your wheels to, because when you do a power slide, your wheels typically keep rolling. But if you hold it long enough and you get it completely sideways, your wheels are going to stop. And that's going to cause just part of your wheel on the ground sliding, which is going to wear down the urethane, which causes a flat spot. And now here's the difference between Better's old formula and their new formula. With their old formula, it was like every other wheel I had ever skated when it came to when it eventually would get a flat spot. Their old formula wasn't easy to flat spot either, but when it would, I couldn't do small power slides to round it back out. But with their new formula, I have realized that I can do that. Like, I flat spotted these ones at Lakewood Skate Park in Cleveland, Ohio, and it was a legitimate putter too. Like, when I would roll, I could hear it, and I just kind of cruised around doing little power slides, just like that. And it started to round back out, and I was like, oh, this is nice. So I just kept doing that, and next thing I knew, the wheels are perfectly round again. So, very happy that the wheels are like that. But there is one thing that does need some improvement on their wheels, and that's the bearing mold. Usually with their wheels, it's not too big of an issue though, so keep that in mind. They still roll. I'm still able to get them off and on of the axles, but sometimes the bearing mold will be a little bit slanted inside of the wheel, so I'd get the bearing in all the way, but it will be a little bit crooked. And what that can do is that it'll cause your bearings not to be able to roll to their full potential, causing your board to be slower. And it makes the wheel wobble a little bit. So if your wheels are wobbling on your board, that's why. It's a bearing mold. It's a little bit off. But sometimes they actually can wear in. Like these ones that are on my board, all four of them, at least one of the bearings was a little bit tilted when I first put them on, but actually this one still wobbles a little bit. But as you can see, it still rolls good. Yes, free spinning and rolling is two different things, yes, but still able to spin, which is good. Still able to get it off and on of the axle, which is good. So it's not too big of an issue. But it's still one thing just to perfect their wheels. That's just one thing that needs to be worked on. And I do believe that after that is completely perfected out with the bearing mold to where the bearing fits completely perfect every time, which is not easy to do, by the way, because it's like that with everything in skateboarding. Like the products are not easy to make. They are really not. And with the technologies and stuff and the machines and molds to put everything together. There's some flaws. Not all of them come out perfect every time. But if on their sets of wheels, if it was more consistent with the bearing mold, that I would say that they would be very, very, like, probably, I'd have to say, see, the way to put this is probably the most perfect wheel I have skated so far. If that would be more consistent. Because these wheels, I absolutely love them. They've been my favorite wheel company since 2010 when I tried their wheels out at first. And they're just great. That's why they were my favorite wheel company, because the way they skated, the way they rolled, I was like, wow, they're just great. But on their site, they also do custom graphics. So you can upload an image and it'll be a graphic. Something really cool that they do, custom printing. Also, if you have like a little clothing company, or if you have something like that, you can put your clothing company's logo on a set of wheels. Order them. There you go. Skate them. That's what's good. Their website is in the link in description below. Now is your opportunity to go check out their wheels. Go click it, get a set. You'll be satisfied.